Hey guys, this is Martha. Welcome to the Zentangle Project Pack series. I'm going to do a fun little exercise using a few variations of Bales. And for this exercise, I'm going to use a black apprentice tile, my white charcoal pencil, the new Jelly Roll 10, and a tortillon. So with my Jelly Roll pen, I'm going to, similarly to how we dot and border our tile with a pencil, I'm going to dot and border with a pen. I'm going to come in the corner around an inch and put a dot on all four corners. You'll notice that this Jelly Roll pen has a lot of ink that comes out of it, so be careful when you're turning your tile. I'm going to connect these dots to form a square. Then I'm going to create a grid to work on. And in order to keep my squares kind of even, I'm going to start by dividing this square in half, and then in half again on each side. Turning my tile, and we'll do the same thing on this side. Dividing in half, and then again on each side. Now, we're all familiar with that beautiful sort of seed shape that we use in typical bales. And for this one, I'm going to use a little bit of a different shape. Instead of a seed, we're going to make a diamond on each segment. And you can see that my diamonds aren't perfect. They're a little wonky, but that's what's going to give this tile its own unique look. So now that I have all of my diamonds in one direction, I'm going to turn my tile and go in this direction. And you might want to look at your tile and see if you have any spots that aren't quite dry, and just be careful around those. Okay, so I'm going to now turn my tile on its corner here and add one more layer of diamonds. I'm going to go inside each one of these boxes and create a diagonal from one point to the next. And again, we'll go back in and create that lovely diamond shape. And it sort of fits in the spaces that are left behind. And you can see this beautiful meta pattern developing. Now that looks actually pretty good, just like that, but I thought we could add some fun little ornamental details And what we'll do is we'll continue on that first middle line that we did. As if there was another segment. And same thing on the corners. And then we can go back and do sort of a finial. That looks so cool. All right, we are going to just add a little bit of enhancement with the white charcoal pencil. You want to make sure that your ink is dry everywhere so that we don't have any major smudges. I'm just going to go in and do a little exaggeration of where all these points come together. Once I get down my charcoal, I'm just going to go in with a tortillon and smooth it out a little bit. It doesn't take much. And you can always go back and add a little more if you feel like you want that, or keep it simple. This has a very sort of iron gate look to it. Just a reminder that you can take a simple tangle that you've known for so long and just do something a tiny bit different and get a whole different effect.